location land on Fairfield, I bet the Westport folks are feeling pretty good about their decision to stay put.
Prosecuting viscerally.
Dawdling around here is ill-advised.
Hard to kill us. Do not do the mission of the drive.
Of the area. Unexpected sight and/or...
One left. Best not to leave a job unchecked. know about you, but I feel downright productive. Let's give Auntie's choice to go first.
You're back. I was beginning to wonder if you'd gotten buried in a snowdrift. Did you kill those yay-saying bootlickers good? Mm-hmm. Here's your reward. Now get along. I'm as likely to be
Unidentified.
Prepare for absolute...
Has anyone seen Jack? He was patrolling the caves in Sector 13, but it doesn't seem he's made his return.
Nah, but I wouldn't worry. Oh, he's got enough sense to make it back before dark.
I hope you're right.
Albeit the bridge has been totally isolated from reinforcements. The detector was assaulted so quickly, we couldn't even begin to respond.
50 Bits says that plan came from the archive itself. It's have been shockingly well coordinated.
Maybe a strategic plan would have been a better use for it than making more money. Maybe it was won by now.
Trooper. Trooper! I've no fair ideas of how to proceed, White. Nothing we do seems to garner the... Yes? Can I... wait. Welcome, potential customer, to the majesty of Auntie's military might. Normally, I would be at your service, but I'm dealing with a situation here. It's really none of your...
Sarge, maybe they can help. The two of us are certainly out of option.
And who'll pay them for the assistance? You? Then we definitely can't afford it. Best you look for some officers that can line your pockets for whatever scant service you provide. Very well. The issue is our compatriot.
Same sucker, bad habit blocker. It tracks every movement like a hunting death stalker. Try a gross habit, it shocks nadgy bits. This flogger's a stopper, you just can't brush off her.
He's that.
Ever since the attack last night, he's been unresponsive and communicating only in jingles. At first I thought it might be some manner of marketing ploy, but it seems permanent. The artillery bombardment was particularly heavy last night before the assault began, and the rounds shook the ground so badly that our lantern flew off its hook on the wall. Hayes put his hands over his ears, lay feet on the ground, and after the only thing that had come from his mouth were jingles. Old archaic jingles, ones I haven't heard in years. We must rouse him back to sanity. He's their sole earner, and should he be discharged, just the cost of his family's lodgings on the claim is more than enough to bankrupt them. Neither's been of any use.
Crabble fabrics are exalting. The chitin shimmers and it shines. Your clothes will be so pretty, it's worth smelling like sea brine. Calorie killer, my weight loss pillar. Micro critters in my stomach, destroying all my dinner. La 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 la. The fastest.
Yes. Well, maybe. They're the kind of sales roles you take when you're young, before you reach an age to become a real earner.
It lets me eat until I'm what did you say? Absolutely. I have a whole sales sampler full of all the
You don't remember? He's been one
poppycock.
Well, I'll be damned. I absolutely cannot believe that worked. Thank you so much for your help, stranger. We didn't know what we would do. What we would do if Hayes was forcibly discharged.
There is no cold. That you... what? Rumble bomb. It's I'm well. It made me a little hot. So hot. I stripped out. I'd sell you some, but, I've none left. Yeah. It made me a little hot. No? I think it's doing... Nope. They were too, hot. Why I undressed. What? Nah, they're the... I mean, I don't remember exactly. But if you see him, tell him I said hi. It made me a little hot. Yeah.
I shall not stay your execution.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Beckett was right. Solitude has been good for my studies. In just 93 days, I have made extraordinary progress deciphering the truths of our universe. For instance, there are none. None whatsoever. Objective reality is itself a concept invented by subjective observers eager to apply reason to chaos. In light of that view,
Better to assume we are all sleepwalkers, sharing the same dream of consciousness. We are the universe, attempting to know itself. Life-affirming, in a way. And to think, I almost walked out into that blizzard last week.
It was the red button. You idiot. It was definitely the blue one. Boyd, I swear, if this blow... Can't you see I'm busy trying to look busy? Oh, you... I shall reduce them to a slurry. Let's make my fight upon them.
What? Can't somebody loiter about a protocol without someone casting assuming glances their way? I know a presumptive look when I see it. You can't tie me to that. I'm just standing here. Wait. All right, I'll talk. 6 or 7 months ago, some Auntie's Choice clock puncher made a shipping. You know that grafting program they used to have? Where they'd give some hapless... These crates arrived full of rejected Crabble graft parts. Sat untouched for months till I found them. And I thought, little rebranding, the right angle? Bet I could sell these. Best hustle I've ever could. I met this protectorate officer. Smug as all get out. Naive as the day is long. Said she had lit... As the plan would have it, I told her I got a shipment of, if she agreed. Bought a few crates on the spot, promised to send word when she needed more. I just had to grind up everything first. Remove a few... I can't take full credit or blame. I simply misrepresented misallocated materials for profit. I am merely a humble opportunist. Here's an audio cartridge with all the details. Those troops hear what they've been eating? I don't know what'll happen, but they won't be happy about it. That's for sure. Don't mention it to anyone, especially not those damn snoops at Winter's Grasp.
Whoa there, go-getter. Go-getter. Say, have you ever considered the benefits of becoming a semi-confidential, unpaid informant for Auntie's Choice? Field Agent Auerbach, proprietary inside acquisition. Would you happen to be familiar with this campus? Or not? If not, I might politely inquire what exactly you're doing here. Well, heard hints this place was some sort of off-the-books research operation. The Order left some fairly formidable security in one building. Mention that in case the prospect of certain death may inspire you to unburt. Based on your reticence, I take it you're bound for... well, suppose we'll let you in. You might disable it alternately if you manage to find anything marketable. Assuming you don't die, which in that case, we'll probably just retrieve it off your corpse. Either way.
Oh, a customer. You have needs. Got a good supply of Auntie's Choice finest. Just...
Don't seem like another one of these trade secrets. How about you? Know there's a war on, don't you? You here to help me win it? Oh, been out in the field? A Sub Rosa finagler operates out of the port. Sub Rosa works with both sides. Understood. But I want to know what she's into with the Protectorate. What, and leave this place to the likes of them? Someone needs to keep an eye on these trade secret vultures. Learn anything useful? Ha! A base opportunist after my own heart. Here's a little...
whole place is full of death traps.
No, Come back with Marisol, or don't come back. No, Come back with Marisol, or don't come back.
See that spire? That's the archive right there. The archive.
Got some test brats volunteering to jump into that meat.
Oh, Anais. Events prove otherwise, don't they? I've grown rather adept at sneaking in and out of these so-called restricted areas unseen.
Yes, I do.
Peeked around a little. They've conveniently posted...
Leave it to the Order to rigorously catalog everything. Standard procedure dictates this facility.
Burn down initiation is listed on the top floor.
The research will be in reinforced containers, so enlisting the facility's own incineration measures would be...
I expected such to be your...
I am not doubting your abilities. Quite the opposite.
Fine. Go. I uncovered a vent in that office.
I'll hang back a moment while you wriggling through vents is a young person's game after all. We'll stay here. You find a way to disable these fences.
got some test sprats volunteering to jump into that.
No, Come back with Marisol, or don't come back.
Self-preservation a priority.
Research studies prove that disengaging from complex tasks for a time to engage the mind in unrelated challenges has downstream beneficial effects for problem solving. Thus, our department attempted to design a series of stress-reducing educational challenges to facilitate these efforts. After some light early successes, we...
Hello? Someone there? Hello? Help! Please! Thank the law somebody came by. I've been rationing my anti-Cleo Borstrock and my concerning, since it's all I have. We was sizing up the place, well, the lobby, when our boss ordered us to find an off switch. A bunch of the others got killed. I got stuck in here.
Hold on. You're not even remotely considering releasing him, are you? A trade secret vulture from Auntie's Choice? Free to roam in a building full of order secrets? Just consider for a moment. We're here to keep data. I certainly wouldn't want Auntie's Choice obtaining research related to cataclysmal ends. At the end of the day, it's just an Auntie's Choice auxiliary dabbler. Hardly a cute little woolly cow or something. That's actually a valid...
I don't understand.
Do whatever you think is best.
Oh, I promise not to. Can you let me out now, please? Phew. Well, that... No thanks to you, ma'am.
Be grateful you're not on fire.
Don't it? This is all the bits I'll be out of here as soon as it seems safe.
You're young and spry. You can handle that.
I'll be out of here as soon as it seems safe.
Stay here. Who left this vent open? Security around here was tighter in my day.
Did I read that correctly? Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we've got
Don't shoot! Like she said, I'm just here. No, we're not exactly friends at present, but believe I've pieced together what you all are up to here. And I am willing to offer a mutually beneficial arrangement. Why, you did it. Spied the signs on the way up. Our team has a keen interest in much of the research stored here. But cataclysmic, don't like the sound of that at all. By all means, burn every last trace.
The idea of any Order research falling into Auntie's Choice hands is utterly abhorrent to me.
I could hear that, you know. Hoping she's not your main negotiator. Oh, nothing particularly heinous. We may conceivably... You
can't really predict how Auntie's Choice would market heretical miscellany. But I could easily foresee them rushing detrimental cognitive enhancers to market.
Suppose I'd be reasonably happy with that. Some claim these meant... If it's all the same to you, I'll just dawdle here while you...
I'll prep the burners and make sure we have no more... Burners are lit. Control board is activated. Commence the burn down process. Did I read that correctly?
No, believe I've pieced together what you all are up. I could hear that, you know. Hoping she's not your main negotiator.
Can't really predict how Auntie's choice would market heredity.
Understood. But if it's all the same to you,
I'll prep the burners and make... Burners are lit. Control board is activated. Commence the burn down. Burn down process.
Well then, that seems sufficient. No half measures from the order. Say what you will.
All right, that's how you want to play it. I tried.
Grateful to see our intentions are aligned. That Auntie's field agent seems furious, which honestly...
My original notes and research are
I'm sorry, but I saw on the terminal that an external party gained authorization to study it. There's at least one set of copies out there. Give me some time.
What do you...
To go on and live your life. Around other people, not holed up in a
You can't possibly expect to leave me behind again.
Why don't we burn that bridge when we get to it?
Suppose this is goodbye. No.
So we're good? You and I.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far, but good as ever. A new cause comes up and you take it on me. Whoever you are.
Goodbye, Anais. Thank you. Appreciate your support. Been a spell. Anais snuck something by me again, didn't she? What was that last thing she... I suppose you remain on my good side. May the plan favor...
Give the order in, I'll take care of him, Commander.
Purificator at ready status.
Hey, got a distraction for you. I'm at it.
Restocking ammunition!
Commander.
Let me know when you need a distraction. We're here! You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
Well then, that no half measures from the order.
Excellent. Well, a deal's a deal.
And all Auntie's Choice receives from it all are some... Well, that should decimate Auntie's Choice product.
My original...
I'm sorry, but I saw... Give... What to go... You can... What?
Pleasure doing business with you. I can't wait to
Be sure to try it. Should be right engaging.
Huh. Maybe. We deeply appreciate your assistance in further expanding the
Suppose this is goodbye. Oh, sweetie. Been interesting to see.
So we're good?
Oh, a new...
Goodbye, Anais. I suppose you remain on my good... Maybe...
Oh, thank you. I am never eating pork.
Pleasure doing business with you.
All stock is certified. Of course.
This popular network has been
Did you consider we keep that locked for a reason? Running is not an appropriate behavior after breaking and entering! Stop! The crime is also a crime. Peaceful commotion. Explain your attempt at lock cracking. Stop!
Got eyes on some no
The crime is also a
No
crime.
legitimate key card, no entry. Internal records classify you.
Allow me, child. Such an unproductive misuse of time.
Well, yes, quite right.
Glad my decade...
That was locked for a reason. Don't feign ignorance.
I always find I work best when undistracted. Now, how might we be of use? I shall allow myself a moment of relief. You've proven yourself well, but we have recently experienced a pivotally important, unforeseen development. One I must meet to... You've given me reasonable doubt that you will kill the presiding bishop on sight. One of the satellites comprising the Hyperion web was struck by a wayward craft and crashed on Paradise. The web is an order-crafted net. We actually... But let's not speak of that. Find a way past the Protector. Collect the data from the crashed...
If it isn't my favorite collaborator. I thought I said we shouldn't be seen together. You did sharpen my pen. I'll put in a word with my associates to pass along to whatever Protectorate force. In exchange for my help, however, I want you to bring the data back here so that I can make a copy of it. Before you hand it over to the Order, to be clear. Do we have an accord? My ex-Auntie's Choice associates would certainly agree. You've no doubt heard the phrase, knowledge is power. Sub Rosa benefits from all the knowledge, and now you'll help me out more. So sweet of you, really. We do. Return here when you have the data.
If it ain't my favorite commander, just stopping by.
Broadly interpreting the law has speak freely.
Yes, Commander. Truly? Come now, are you serious? Well, I admit I've been rather enjoying our group's escapades. It's been a considerable time since I
Confess I failed to see the humor, but...
Our technician manifest. Halt there. You match the description of the tech. Present yourself, so that I may take the measure of you. What are they teaching you, Some might label me mistrustful, but I wonder. It raises doubt you are even who you presume to be. On second appraisal, I see I was. You may avail yourself of this. Go about your business, then.
Have an update about that person. The other universe-ending thing. Back at Winter's Grasp, I found someone was continuing Anais. I wholly agree. I had Val set the location on our map. I recognize we're juggling multiple Inquire away. I met very...
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. The invaders?
I think I'm gonna... I'll try not to sneak.
Ruth Bassar is the first among equals.
I'm going to lend a hand to the exclusions.
The paradigm is a self-centered
Oh, I didn't expect us to wander into the scene of a murder. But somehow I'm not in time. We should find a way inside. There might be clues to what happened. And where Anais is... They should have been sealed in that room to focus on their studies on... I'd suspect the missing anchorite knows something. The terminal at Winter's Grasp said Anais... There might be signs of... I've had a chance to look around. You seem like you've done a thorough sweep. We should discuss what we've Poor thing. Blunt force trauma to the occipital lobe, I believe. Hard to say with just a superficial glance. A disputation of current order methodology. I believe I got the gist by my old department is repeatedly mentioned in a favorable light. I saw Chow seemed worried they were conspiring about something. That they'd mentioned that old research facility seems the most likely spot to look next. I know the coordinates on Eden. Placed by the... Oh, we're past that, We need a way to keep anyone from taking it up further in the future. If we go in guns blazing. This is the exact sort of work we developed tactics at the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection to... Yes.
Bye-bye. See, don't know who you all are, but unexpected guests are categorically...
Ah, exemplar, if I may.
I can't recall if I ended whoever came up with that name. Surely hope.
You were head causality intercessor.
More or less.
Well, what a fortuitous alignment of low probability events this is. Our efforts here are based on your
We actually sought to find you and others of your program, Intercessor. Assuming you'll vouchsafe for your colleagues, you may all...
Welcome to Point Obviation.
Anchor's Brun is continuing Anais' research from Winter's Grass. I'm sure of it. Best play now, until we can ascertain the best course of action.
Embarrassing. Given the security here, if we don't tread lightly, leaving peacefully might not be an option next.
The endpoint herself. I thought she was a man.
Look! I do have a unique interest in what I'm doing here.
I am a long-time vocal exponent of your...
Hey, I'm not sure, and I doubt the Anchoress will walk away from the research lightly. May require some aggressive convincing.
who's this? Oh, yes, I remember you. We met earlier. If I recall correctly, you helped prove Anchoress Chow's argument that violence is sometimes necessary. I understand you allowed Seer Wily to go first, and you're Marisol Delgado, an impressive body of work.
Less so over time. There were too many pesky repercussions, I came to find.
Yes, well, to what do we owe the pleasure? Are you familiar with our goals? Come to join up, perhaps, or should I say re-enlist? It was more of a disputation as a scholarly objection than a manifesto. You saw the disputation, though. Tell me, what did you think? You read it, yes? Surely you're aware of the myriad errors of our current presiding bishop and previous regime. One of whom our sect aims to end human suffering, sooner than later. We've taken great... To solve the universal equation in our lifetime requires bold action, clever calculation, and assiduous work. Oh, you're an admirer as well? It's Bujold's thinking was unconventional, ahead of her time. Why?
Really? Seer Bujold is here, at present, in this facility? The one we're presently standing in?
Not long at all. We reached out to her on... If you thought her work before was captivating, wait until... The intent is to
Sounds like it could change.
Why, you should go see for yourself. As former colleagues, I'm sure you'd like to reacquaint. Go on. I'll call the... Yes, she's monitoring the experiment. We'll speak further after you check over Seer Bujold's work and the experiment concludes. Oh, so exciting. How much longer do you predict preparations will take?
Almost ready. Perfect timing for my former colleague to peer review my work. I'll press them. Head Intercessor Delgado. What an opportunity. What in the... Shh. Comms off, but others are near. Can I rely on you this time? Or will you already intend on scurrying away again? Is it?
No, it's not. You're right. I'm... sorry.
You've never said that word out loud before, have you? Don't even know how to pronounce it. The test involves 4 stations. Each represents one of the fundamental build... That test chamber is where all are meant to mix. To simulate a mini-universe I can apply... We know what happens if that's successful. So I need you to muck with each station's set.
Hold on.
I came to derail this line of inquiry. In such a... For all the aforementioned reasons of it, you chose to leave me behind. Again. So when they came calling, I thought in an...
This shouldn't be your
You don't get to decide that. Or adjudicate. Or coolly comment in a steely growl. Not falling for that a 10th time. Help or stay out of my... I, for one, am certain. Even if I wasn't, all you need to do is adjust each station's settings slightly. Things will cascade from there.
Yes, if we alter the experiment input data in a...
The guards on the 2nd floor won't appreciate visitors, so avoid getting spotted. It's only the fate of the galaxy riding on it. So perhaps try to be...
Getting rusty there, Commander.
Not the optimal use of ammunition. We'll find time for a private word after. After the mission.
Someday they'll let me ride the elevator.
You have a very non-scholarly look about you.
Oh, aren't you the eccentric sort?
Save that for the wrongdoers.
I'm no tenured archivist, but that sounds dangerously unstable. Stable. Oh well.
Got some bad
That should do it. Seems sufficiently scrambled. That should do it. Imagine that'll do.
If you're done, evaluating my work and all set...
Did it work? Did it work?
Hold the applause just yet. I need to run the numbers.
I shall await their arrival. Anchor's...
The results of the experiment will be a career-ending embarrassment for Anchoress Brun. But...
Yes, our next steps here will be crucial. I know this type of mission well.
You'll need to convince her, destroy her logic, end this research for good. All it requires is a forceful array of incisive argumentation, logic...
You mean one of our old brain... That's what the rank and file in our old department used to call it.
Make Brun give up on science, logic, and reason entirely. Then no one will ever dare continue the research again. Between you and Marisol, it should...
A brain-off against an Order anchorite isn't entirely without risk. We could employ certain other methods.
Oh, yes, a book you wrote titled Making an Execution Look Like an Accident.
That's hyperbolic at best. Datus.
And here I thought you'd begun to change. Let's hear it. Seems reasonable. Appreciate you.
Honestly, I'm relieved as well. I am.
From the legend? If you're retiring as the endpoint, well, but in the event you should fail, you'll need... The Anchoress is housed in a test chamber similar to this one. It's been refurbished. There is a hatch near the elevator upstairs. An external ledge leads to a vent system that can connect the two chambers. I'll need to make an announcement afterward.
For an extemporaneous plan, it's not a bad one.
I'll cut off her comms when she begins pleading. Oh, that sounds even more heartless when I say it out loud. Please choose. Typical argumentation may prove useless, and she'll likely see through most attempts at Here's the hatch key in case you need it. And Marisol, do keep her in trouble.
There you are. You saw the experiment through to the end, yes? The data hasn't arrived yet, so please do tell. Was it as beautiful as I imagined? Any inklings to the result? Or perhaps I oughtn't to have recloistered myself till after the experiment concluded, Well, don't just stand there. Tell me everything. What? Are you all right? Did you hit your... Wait. Let's start from the beginning. Step me through your understanding of what's gone wrong. Really? In what way? I fail to see how. Well, I suppose one could. This was just a start. Such models typically make an enormous... It simply needs to be revised and refined. You certainly seem to be making a lot out of this, though, one must say. Now, I'm starting to believe you're just needlessly fretting. Look, there may be some validity to some of your points, yes. But we'll improve. We will continue to stride forward. There's absolutely no... Oh, is one of you... Now, is that all? Because I think I've had enough of all this. Everything we've done here is built off Sir Bujold's research, which is quite brilliant. While your dialectical alternative of think is the experiment data just arrived in my terminal. There was notable variance to the input data, to an extent suggesting external dithering occurred. I hate to use the word sabot. I admit this is making me miss my debates with Anchoress Chow. I fear this will...
If I may, I have a point I'd like. There's a critical flaw in Sir Bujold's approach. Time flies like an... I much appreciate this jest. Very simple, yet through this perspective, it functions. The framework we interpret the statement from change...
It lacks context. When you extrapolate the data from them... This has been a difficult conversation.
We tried. Our fallback plans are only up...
What was that?
That should do it. Imagine that'll do. That should do it.
If you're done,
Did it work?
Hold the applause.
I shall...
The result...
Yes, our next steps here will...
You'll need to convince her. Destroy her logic.
Funny,
there's a wealth of all it...
You mean that's what...
Make Brun give up on sight.
Oh, that...
And here I thought you'd begun to change.
I would be willing and on hand to assist. And the other option...
I've seen plenty of folks shot. Never seen a logic bomb brain off. That's getting my vote.
From the legend. I'll cut off her comms when she begins. And Marisol, do keep out of trouble.
What's there, Commander?
Hey, I'm not sure.
There you are. You saw perhaps I oughtn't have recloistered myself till after some issues. Wait. Let's start from the beginning. I assure you it is not. Grace was personal. What else concerned you? Did Seer Boujal fail to explain? Using this was just a start. Such it simply needs to be revised and refined. You certainly seem to be making a lot out of this, though, one must say. I miss her skepticalness and insight. Look, there may be some validity to some of your points, yes. But we'll improve. We will is one of you... Now, is that all? Because I think I've had enough of all this. Everything we've done here is built off Seer Boujalt's research, which is quite brilliant. That's both incorrect. There was notable variance to the input data, to an extent suggesting external dithering occurred. Did you? Tenured actuary Himmel. I fear this will...
If I may, I have a point I'd like to add. There's a time through the... We try.
What was that? You're starting to worry me. What do you intend to do?
Fellow scholars of the Order, a tragic accident has occurred. During our recent experiment in test chamber beta, we... Closure for Anchoress Bride. She gave...
I understand now why they say never meet your heroes, Intercessor Del. A key experiment fails and Anchoress Brun falls prey to an unfortunate...
That's circumstantial and more than a mite bit parent.
Don't think I don't see your handprints all over this, Delgado. I don't care that you somehow roped in I'm not buying it. The Anchoress, poor trusting soul that she was, may have believed you were here in good faith, but I don't. You're looking more and more like enemies to me. Fascinating. I'm well versed in manipulative prevarication from feckless mutineers. Try again. Or try facing a gauntlet of well-trained exemplars. I could always choose for you. Are you done? I know you're to blame. I just wanted to see how far your fellow exemplars...
Random elements! I'm the one you need to worry about.
There's enough imitating the threat.
Target and/or targets re-seen. Contact reinforced.
Closing in. Fly delivery.
These are again.
Immaterial. Anomalism.
Oh, look who it is. The legend say. I know this. You tried to do right before you.
The credit or blame belongs to the command.
You forget I know you. You always thought you knew better. No one...
There are a few things I'm still not used to saying.
At any rate, I'm off. You all take... before I forget.
Oh, thank you, Anais. Oh, all right.
See your Bujoul sure was something. Hope you didn't take any of...
Commander, it's customary. I've had some time to cogitate over what occurred at Point Obviation. Some parts don't... A bit, yes. With the work I used to do. We could have done better by Anchoress Brunn. If we'd properly convinced her to abandon the research, I doubtless... And yet, such actions were par for the course for me in the past. When my remorse for Brunn rears its head, it will need to get in line. Yes, Southworth was complicit. And now she's dead. I hope so, at least. According to Anais, we could have reduced the likelihood of that occurring by completing the brain-off. It's not anywhere near zero, but it's unlikely. Let's say there are no present perils from my romantic past I'm aware of. She seemed pleased that we at least attempted to address her concerns, so I've changed, apparently. Thanks to you. No. It's been a while since anyone gave me a good talking to like Anais. I'm pleased with the path I'm on now. Appreciate you taking the... Yes, Commander. May the... Yes, dear? Anything on your mind? Truly? Come now, are you serious? Well, I admit I've been rather... Well... I'd looked forward to us saving the gap.
Marisol had a lot to offer this crew, Commander. Shame you couldn't see that. If it ain't my favorite commander.
May whatever we discuss speak freely.
Anti-Fizzo's Purpleberry Bunch. Suck it, chew it, you can do it. Anti-Fizzo's Purpleberry Crunch. The K means it's authentic. Now, with 110% of your daily chemicals and preservatives. Anti-Fizzo's Purpleberry Lunch. There's always... Purpleberry Lunch.
People are gonna start to talk. Aren't you reliable? There. Was there anything else you wished to discuss? No need to wait for permission. I was assigned to the Order as a girl, but never really found my... Then the schism happened, and if I had to theorize, Sub Rosa must have seen me as their in to the... My left pinky. All jesting aside, no. I learned it's...
I look forward to the reclamation of the Hyperion web. Now, how might we be of... Yes! Excellent! Take that, reductionists! Your horrid little surveillance... Don't tell anyone about that outburst, please. Here's something to keep you quiet. Not for now, but keep speaking. I've informed the presiding bishop you're coming to... I'm sure I don't need to say this. But if you even think about bringing...
The Order has always proclaimed patience as a virtue. For so long, you have only existed as numerical values on a chart. Now, with your arrival, the Order nears the totality of its goals, provided you are willing to stay aligned with our cause. Faith is trust without evidence. You deserve far. Now then, I gather you already know who I am, but science has shown that good man. I am Ruth Bassar, third presiding bishop of the Order of the Ascendant, supreme calculator, and, plan willing, the architect of Arcadia's prosperous future. I admit, when I sent my initial message, I did not exactly know your recent exploits at confronting an assassin, and thereby sparing the delegates' lives before the rift inexplicably destroyed the station. Such a commendable effort is worthy of acknowledgement. Yes, by all reports it was. But the plan evidently has greater outcome. He is, at that. However, there's something... I just received the most curious transmission from Auntie Cleo. She wishes to I must admit I have significant doubts about colluding with an entity like Auntie's Choice. Why should the Order agree to even entertain the possibility? Wise enough to recognize the perils, too. Auntie Cleo has already proposed a secure conference room on board the Undisputed...
Something down there? Something down there?
You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's Choice. Purple berry fuzzy pills and away.
Trinicular.
Always remember, commercially... the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Worship. Look who it is. Her mathematicalness should be along soon.
There we are. Apologies for the delay.
Oh, yes. Regale.
This must be Auntie Cleo's trademark wit. I expected better.
Why, I don't know what you're referring to.
If I was discourteous, I apologize. So long as our mediator proves up to the task, surely we can remain civil. If not, these negotiations may prove... No, it would...
From where I'm... Point 1, control of the archive. Point 2, oversight of production and distribution.
If there is one subject... Before we go any further, I want it in writing that the Order will...
What? So the Order can set it fruitlessly idling for another few centuries?
I would sever my own hand before giving custody of the archive over to a corporation. Humanity's ascension depends on its calculations. No, such a condition is out of the question. I'm waiting to hear an argument that would support such a ludicrous proposal.
No one said anything about paying.
Involving money in science seems questionable. But having
Ruth, I commend you for being so receptive. And I assure...
On the subject of science, it would be most prudent for...
No one understands production like we do. Besides which, we have far more experience using...
Where Auntie's Choice manages, the Order would undoubtedly excel.
So you ramp up production? And then what?
We would be diligent about who we licensed out the skip drives to. And a monopoly over space travel is precisely what I wish to avoid. This technology should benefit all humanity.
Small chance of that happening now, regardless of who...
You'll have to speak up, child. Our mediator is correct. The mere suggestion of a monopoly should disqualify. Not only would you make Arcadians pay for the privilege of progress, but follow this thread to it. If Auntie is willing to sell a skip core to anyone with enough bits, only chaos would result. The Order would... I disagree completely. Just look at how well the Order protected its own assets. Remember Golden Ridge? The Archive? Besides, the Order will in... As well I should. Commerce, my dear, is a force of good. It drives innovation. Everyone understands it. No one, please. Next you'll be going on about the indomitable nature of the human. I had believed you'd be a wiser... Let it be. And you have disappointed me immeasurably. Do not come to... I estimate this thriftless little misadventure has cost Auntie's... Seeing how you've proven yourself
Sorry, Commander. Know you pinned some hope on getting those two to make nice. Well, you know what they say about sprats and Canaans.
To assault an
Look, this must be Auntie Cleo's trade. If I was discourteous, I apologize. So long as our mediator proves up to the... I suppose you've passed muster. From what? Point 1, control of... What? I would sever my own hand before giving custody of the... I'm waiting to hear an argument that would support... Where so we would be diligent about who we licensed out the skip drives to. And a monopoly over space travel is precisely what I wish to avoid. This technology... I will want to run some calculations to be sure. But there is still the question of who takes possession of the Protectorate's rift technology. Although the science is still largely theoretical, this technology could be used to not only close rifts, but the Order would fritter away valuable time endlessly hand-wringing what to do with the technology. Auntie's choice would actually use it. For good, of course. A 50-50 split? But that's so... equal. I generally consider anything less than a... If Ruth's open to it, I believe I can agree on... I shall look forward to brokering... There is one final matter I wish to discuss. I require some chemicals that I have been told are manufactured at a plant on Praetor. I know which plant you're referring to, Ruth, and what comes out of professional curiosity. What could you That is, quite frankly, none of your concern. Precisely. Partners don't withhold secrets, although they can and probably... I will make no progress with my request without... While the Archive is an infinitely complex machine, an equally complex apparatus has been... Unfortunately, this headgear exacts a rather tremendous cost on the wearer. A certain panacea is needed to survive it, but I require these chemicals to finish it. Perhaps I have not been entirely forthright. This treatment will enact a... And I thought we were the ones who threw caution to the wind. Well... A generous offer, but I fear you lack a certain number of qualifications. Conscience, for example. I did not anticipate needing to fight for my own physical autonomy. Oh, how it's delightful to me to see you squirm. All right. Best I'll say is today's outcome is workable. Arriving at any arrangement even remotely equitable was statistically improbable. Be glad our mediator managed to find a middle path forward, as am I. You certainly... Well, that'll be all for today. Don't forget to purchase the latest in Auntie's Choice product, and do come see me personally when you have... One moment. There are still the logistics of recapturing the Archive to consider. Brett, Auntie's troopers will certainly help us manage the Protectorate forces, but it would be irrational to expect you to endanger your own life without a more specific strategy in place. Fortunately, I have already given... First, Order forces must move into our former headquarters at Spyreton. A simpler task now that you have liberated it. By all accounts, you thoroughly routed... More importantly, there is a lift located in Spyreton which can deliver our troops into the... Unlocking and calling that lift can only be done from within the Archive, however. So you will need to infiltrate the Archive. Fortunately, I am told you already dealt with the cultists there. Unfortunately, you will still need to find a way past a small rift. A prudent course of action, though I would also advise caution. Praetor is as there is a computronical key that you will also need to locate. The Calcaduceus grants special access to the Archive. Once it is back in Order hands, we will have full control over its systems once more. May you achieve
The corporate stooges and the Order were good for only one thing, laying waste to one another. Now they are allies?
Easy on the actuators!
We've successfully co-opted yet another of our rivals. Can't believe those...
That outside contractor is here.
Ah! There you are. Our fresh-faced... You've proved quite useful. You don't seem much put off by my appearance. Good. I have no stomach for those. It is, however, something of a brand secret, reserved for only the most trusted. I trust this presents no concerns for you, yes? Oh, don't worry. You won't rate this sort of treatment should you meet with disaster. Fortunately, when you're the head of an advanced... As far as what happened, I was the victim of an unfortunate industrial accident shortly after we arrived here. The details of which are less salient than the details of what comes next.
Not exactly. Well, exactly. But not in the way you think.
We've uncovered an opportunity to procure me a new, audaciously improved replacement body.
That was...
But ultimately, it was found unviable.
No, to find me the perfect body, you'll be assailing an inappreciably populated automated automech, not just any automech. That facility was designed to build complex automechs. It was the last in a long line of his Make it mine.
There's a sub-facility beneath the automech factory. It's...
Well then, fetch me my new body and we can find... Are you still here? Be gone! Make yourself scarce. Leave.
Don't let us keep...
If it ain't my favorite commander, just...
This agent of the Sovereign stands ready. Speak freely.